Good evening, everyone. This time we're going to talk about the Mother as the universal Mother, about her consciousness as a completely universal being, doing everything for us. Sri Aurobindo said that in the Mother, he met the most surrendered person that he had ever met in his life. He tells us that to see the Mother, there are three ways that we can see her. We can see her as the transcendent Mother, which is above all of the creation, acting as a link between the Supreme Divine and the rest of the world. We can see her as the universal Mother. She's the manifestation of the universe, doing the work of the universe, doing everything that's in the manifestation, and in this case, doing the work of the transformation and bringing down the supramental. And we also can see her as the individual Mother. And the individual Mother in this case is just an embodiment of the transcendent Mother and the universal Mother. So this is what was in the Mother's consciousness when she was here and working as she did all her life for this new manifestation. She is our link to the great changes that everybody now feels, that everybody is so aware is going on. She is the earth. We talked last week about the avatar, how the avatar is the change, how the birth of the avatar is the certainty of the change. She is the avatar, she is doing the work, and therefore the change is, and it manifests everywhere in the universe. But what does that mean on a daily basis? What does a universal person do as opposed to people like us? Somebody wrote a letter to Sri Aurobindo and asked him what the Mother was doing, and this is the description that he gave. Mother identifies herself with the sadhaks, with the ashramites, in order to support all their difficulties. She receives into herself all the poison in their nature. At the same time, she takes into herself all the difficulties of the universal earth nature, including the possibility of death and disease. And she does this to fight them out. Then Sri Aurobindo says, without this, nobody could do the yoga of the transformation. So we have personal concerns. We're concerned about ourselves and our lives, about our families, about our friends. The universal person truly has universal concerns, conscious in all the levels of the manifestation and working in all the levels of the manifestation. We have a story that Mother told from her childhood. At night, she would rise from her bed up into the heaven, and her dress would grow longer and longer and spread out wider and wider. And out of their homes, people would come to touch the hem of her dress, and they would be helped by the contact. This was already in Mother's childhood. She knew that she was the Divine Mother, but it wasn't until 1914 that her physical consciousness completely identified itself with the Divine Mother.